Aloha everyone and welcome back to 808 Urban Gardening Hawaii. We will be continuing our beginner container gardening series and we'll be talking about something that can make or break your plants, where to put your containers. You can have the best soil, best seed, and the perfect pot, but if your container is in the wrong spot, your plants will struggle. So let me show you exactly how we choose the best location for containers for container gardening here in Hawaii. A lot of beginners think gardening is all about watering and fertilizing, but honestly, sunlight, heat, and wind is just as important. Here in Hawaii, we have strong sun, warm temperature year-round, trade winds, and different microclimates, even in one small yard or balcony. This means one corner of your space might be growing amazing tomatoes, while another corner might be completely fried with your lettuce. So let's talk about microclimates. Microclimates has different conditions than the rest of your space. For example, next to a wall, on concrete or pavement, under a tree, or near a fence, so black pots sitting on concrete can get way hotter than pots sitting on soil or grass. That extra heat can dry out your soil faster, stress out your plants, and even burn your roots. Beginner's tip: if you're gardening on concrete or lanai, try putting your pots on a wooden pallet, a plant stand, or a rolling plant caddy. There's a little bit of air underneath that helps to keep the roots cooler. If your plants are leaning or snapping, move closer to the wall, fence, or railing for protection. You can also use stakes, add rocks to the bottom of your pot, or cluster your containers together to block the wind. One of the best things about container gardening is that you're not stuck with one spot forever. If your plant isn't happy, move it. Watch it for a few days, adjust again if needed. So instead of guessing, let's go through a walkthrough and read our space like a gardener. So as we walk through the side of our house, our containers are all up against the wall to help with some of the wind. And this is about 9 o'clock in the morning, so we do get some sun here, just about maybe four hours of sun. So same side of the house, but we're walking in the opposite direction, and the sun is on my left. This is about 11:20, no direct sunlight, but here we have tomatoes, some eggplant, marigold, grass, lemongrass, and some beans. And they're growing nicely, although we don't have about 6 to 8 hours of sun. They grow a bit slower in this area. So this is on a day where we're having a lot of rain and high winds. So we couldn't do any major videotaping. I did this through my window so you can see what the side of the house looks like with high winds. All of these plants did fairly well with the high winds and rain. October or November through April is our rainy season. It's actually our so-called winter time where it's really cold. So here my husband is picking up the plants, and we're going to go to the back side of the yard to see how our plants handle the wind. Of course, we have to pick up all these containers. So this is our backyard. We call it our phase 2. We have like 4 raised beds, and the other plants are all in containers. So we get about 6 to 8 hours of sun here. So at 9 o'clock, there's sun against one side of the house, and then there's sun up on the slope, and the slope is our phase 3 area. So you can see we have some containers up there that's getting sun at about 9 o'clock. This day was a bit overcast, so you don't get the full picture of the sunlight in phase 2. However, in our next shot, you'll see the full sun on a clear day. Since the backyard phase 2 has a lot of full sun, we do cover some of our beds to keep our brassicas and leafy greens safe from the sun, but most of our containers are located in the back side. In Hawaii, we can grow all year long, but when it's hot, we need to use shade cloth to protect our plants or even protect our leafy greens. When it's the rainy season or whenever we have rain, we like to cover our plants with plastic to protect them. We love using rolling plant caddies, lightweight grow bags, and smaller pots. That way you can follow the sun and protect your plants when it gets too hot or too windy. So before you place a container, ask yourself, how many hours of sun does the spot get? Is it protected from strong winds? Is it sitting on hot concrete or cool ground? Can I easily move this pot if needed? Is it close to a water source? If you can answer yes to most of these, you found a great spot for your container. So that's how we choose the best place for our container here in Hawaii. In our next episode or in our next series of beginning container gardening, we're going to talk about choosing the right seed for containers and which ones are best for beginners. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Mahalo for watching. See you in our next video.